Bishop Rochus Tatamai, President of the Catholic Bishops' Conference of Papua New Guinea and Solomon Islands, in the looming vote of no confidence.
With the looming vote of no confidence that as Papua New Guineans, as citizens, this concerns all of us. It's we are all involved in this. It's not question that you are a church and government, or you belong to this particular political party, or all these divisions. At the end of the day, we are all citizens of this country, and the decisions of as citizens of this country, we are all given the same responsibilities to ensure that when we took independence in 1975, we would like to do it right by our people, in the sense that we have to ensure that we take charge of self-determination for our nation, but at the same time also to ensure that all those principles that we put out to uphold, and with our constitution, it's all based on Christian principles. And I think we may no fuss about it. It's obvious. We are all saying this. But the challenge is that how can we actually make real these values that we call as Christian principles? Our country is based on Christian principles. We're a Christian country. I think importantly for now to think is the common good of all. And the common good of all challenges our selfishness, our egoistic agendas. We need to be more people-oriented and people-centered as leaders. And this is what we have to realize once more. As mandated leaders, politicians, you are mandated. The citizen gives you his mandate for you to speak on his behalf and to make good laws, to ensure that there is equal participation, equal distribution of the resources that are there. This is what the population sacrificed when they gave over their trust and confidence, when they mandated a leader to go there. And so far we've been so rhetoric about it. We've been mandated to do this. But we go in there with that mandate, we do things according to our own wish, our own agendas, to our own political whims. This is not the right way to go. We have to be trustworthy of the mandate we receive from our people to go in there, and the first responsibility of politicians is making good laws for this country. It's not about grandstanding of opening classrooms and hospitals. That's not the big part of it. It's a small part of it, but somehow we make this as the major thing. The big part of it is to sit down in Parliament and make good laws. You are a legislator, and legislators, we say that it's discouraging to hear a politician say we have no laws for this. Hey, you cannot say that there is no law for this. That's why you are being elected to go in there to make laws for those laws that are not there. And if these laws are out of date, update them, make them relevant, and it has to be pro the benefit of our people. I think so far we have been just riding along with laws that are totally inconveniencing, and it's really unfair. Our people are being disadvantaged by it, and I think this is not right. Something has to happen. So with the looming vote of no confidence, the call again to all the members, you receive a mandate from the people. What are you going to exchange for that mandate given to you? There is no room for bribery in this, because there's an exchange of trust. That the poor citizen is saying, I cannot be there, but I'll give you my mandate to go there and you talk on my behalf and ensure, legislate for this and that, as much as protection of my life, of my properties, and the resources that we have. And once you be able to do this, there should be no more rooms for playing games with bribery and money sifting and horse trading. This is not going to be any room for that. Once we say, hey, I have a mandate from these people and I have to honor them. This has been entrusted with trust, but unfortunately, this has continually been abused. And our people also have to understand this, that when they give the mandate, it's the most precious thing that they give to a member, to go there and to insist, we would like you to go in there and make good laws. Defend us. Make sure. I keep on telling our people now, if some politician come and says, I'll build you classrooms and build you hospitals and make you roads, you said, sorry, that's already part of the package. You cannot campaign on that. You tell me what good laws you're going to make that will help me to have my country safe. The harvesting of resources is going to favor the landowners, and we have to benefit from all this. So it's all to do with legislations, and I think this is the most important part of it. Apart from it is good governance. We're seeing this not happening, and hopefully I'm challenging all our politicians, our members of parliament, to say, let us look beyond our political lines and look at what's the good benefit for all our people and the common good for all. I think for too long we've been using our people when we need them, and we drop them on the side when we do not need them. And this is not fair. I think our people need a fair and committed leaders in which by the time you come to campaign, they give you their trust in the mandate you to go there. And with our LPV system, everybody has to give their choices and their preferential voting. So you are touched by that. So when you come to deliver this, everybody has to benefit from that. So you're not going to favor anybody. So we need to rethink and relook again. So I think shake up, wake up. You cannot use only rhetoric for this. It has to be real, and it is to be the pain of our people that has to determine where the commitment has to go and where the vote has to go.
Bishop, what would be your prayer for the leaders of our country, Papua New Guinea?
In this particular moment in our history, where we find ourselves in a searching time in terms of leadership, and also for our nation, I would like to pray and commit once again all our people in Papua New Guinea in particular, that all our 4 regions, with all the resources that we have and the beauty of creation that we have, Papua New Guinea has been blessed in a very particular way in all this time. And so for us to once again have that grateful heart, thanking God for giving us a beautiful country with all the many islands, the mountains, the seas, and the resources that are within, that all this have to become to us as blessings, and upon these blessings we are called upon to be stewards of these resources, benefiting from them now and be responsible in how we harvest them, so that we can leave this place a better place for the future generations to come. I pray and commit all our leaders, political leaders, church leaders, community leaders, in all levels of our society, that through the Spirit of God, the Spirit that gives us enlightenment to know the truth, to know the wisdom, and to make those commitments that are influenced by love and promotion of the common good based on justice for all, will be the one that drives us in our decision making. Bless us all to support each other, to challenge each other in a more healthy way, to drawing the best out of everybody, so we can contribute all our talents, skills, and resources for the benefit of everyone, so that all are included and everybody shares the resources of this nation that God has blessed us with. And once again, I pray that this time we allow the truth to direct us. The truth and Jesus himself, who is the way, who will ultimately give us life in abundance, that through his inspiration and through his presence with us, we will be godly and we will be faithful to our people and to each other. And all this with the blessings of God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Bishop Rochus Tatamai, President of the Bishops' Conference of Papua New Guinea and Solomon Islands. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being part of our program.